Yeah. Yeah, so the Yankees are back to winning series again, taking the first two against the Kansas City Royals. We got Clark Schmidt on the mound tomorrow, so hopefully he gets off to a good start, making his debut, and I'm looking forward to that. Um, but a 4-2 victory. Max Fried did it again, right? Got another win here. 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts, and 94 pitches. And then Luke Weaver came in with an inning and a third. And then Devin Williams came in with his first 1-2-3 inning to get the save in the ninth. So good pitching all across the board. Offensively, Ben Rice 0 for 5. Judge was 2 for 3. He's batting .381, Baron Judge, by the way. Okay, .381. Cody Bellinger 0 for 3. Still dealing with some stiffness in his back. Paul Goldschmidt 0 for 3. He's batting .349. Jazz 0 for 3. Volpe's 1 for 3. Wells 0 for 3. Jason Dominguez was 3 for 3 with that game break open double there to clear the bases to put the Yankees up 4-2. So kudos to him. And then they replaced him for defensive purposes with Trent Grisham, who made an immediate impact, who saved a game-tying 2-run double with that play he made in center field. And I don't know if Jason Dominguez would have made that play, but there's a reason why they bring him in towards the latter part of the game for that purpose alone. Okay? And then Oswald Perazo for all across the board, a clean win for the Yankees. Another one. And again, they got to win these series. They really, really do. So a shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Smack the like button if you haven't done that yet. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, if you saw my thumbnail, Aiden, it's like I taken a trip to Doppelganger City. Trent Grisham, you know, he has the little mustache with like half fro. It looks like 70s Reggie Jackson with the mustache and the half fro. Just like straight up no frills player. Like the power potential, and just these guys are just old school gamers. They really are. You know, but shout out everybody in here. Ball game is right. The Buckeyes here. Jonathan's here. Yeah. Yo, Ken, what do you know, my man? I know that Devin Williams is much better than every month after April. His career stats confirm that too. So CeeLo's in the building. What's up, CeeLo? He is a keeper. Judge is a keeper. I would agree with that, Buckeye. This kid Gresham's a keeper right now too, so maybe even Dominguez. Possibly. Quite possibly. The Ruck in the building. Berry Sports. Yeah, Luke Weavers, man, he's a perfect complement to Devin Williams. So he's not doing it in NYC. I wouldn't agree with that, Mark. If you look at his career body of work, and I pointed this out yesterday and again, he starts slow every year in April, and then he has significant jumps of improvement. And he's made a hell of a lot. He was a hell of a lot better tonight than he was yesterday. So, but he has the last 3 years, he's got a sub-2 ERA for the entire season with a high ERA in April. This goes to show you how much better he gets throughout the season. And he's got a big arm. So, but I think Weaver and Devin Williams is a nice compliment than a combo that we haven't had in a while. So I'm happy to have both of them here. I really am. You know, I know that Michael, they're actively looking for one right-handed hitting third baseman. So we'll see if it actually becomes a viable option. I mean, I still would not rule him out. So I would not rule him out. Jackie Robinson, Hispanic man, open a game for the Yankees. Devin Williams having close to the game. Yeah. I used to play softball with Larry Doby's son, Larry Doby Jr. I played softball with him in the Broadway Short Softball League. He was a stagehand for Local 1. And now he's a stagehand, I think, for Billy Joel. Consiglieri's in the place. The Prime Minister of Texas is here, baby. Here. Huh? That's right. Get the made men up in here, man. My goodness. The Buckeye. We got the King of Texas, the Prime Minister of Texas. We got the Prime Minister Valuable Intel in here, too. We got the whole crew in here. Lorenzo's in the building, too. Mm-hmm. Grisham, he has a clutch gene in him. You know, he has a clutch gene in him, so. Medically and psychologically examined after the game. Where'd you hear that from, Agent Bill Stahl? Medically and psychologically examined after the game. Who's feeding people that one? Yeah, the Marlins DFA. I put out a video earlier on it. Marlins DFA player today, and who might be an option for third base. He's got multiple controllable years. A 29-year-old player who hits from the right-handed side on the cheap. He's got 4 years of control left too. So, yeah, Chisholm. He kind of had the NFE, my man, brother. What's going on? He had the vintage kind of pants Rob out today too, Jazz Chisholm. So we just need to pick up the bat again. We need him to get rolling. We really, really do. Clemens, look, man. When it's time to crack some heads, you got to do it, man. That's how you do it, man. Yeah. It's all good, Clemenza. Won't keep you very long. I actually got to get back to work. It's a super busy week. Like I'm swamped, and I haven't checked my email in days, and I'm swamped right now. I'll be working like all hours around the clock right now, so please bear with me, gang. Yeah. But I'm happy the Yankees won. Now they're 10-7, right? And let's go around the horn here in baseball. The Cleveland Guardians are up 6-3 on the Baltimore Orioles right now in the ninth. The Red Sox are up 7-3 on the Rays in the ninth. The A's are up 9-3 on the White Sox in the seventh. The Brewers are up 3-0 on the Tigers, bottom of the seventh. Twins are up 5-3 on the Mets, bottom of the seventh. Astros up 2-0 on the Cardinals in the eighth. The Rangers are up 1-0 on the Angels in the sixth inning. No score, Cubs, Padres in the first. The Blue Jays beat the Braves today, 6-3. The Phillies beat the Giants today, 6-4. Reds beat the Mariners, 8-4. The Nationals beat the Pirates, 3-0. And the Diamondbacks beat the Marlins, 10-4. That's around the horn. And the Rockies and Dodgers game has not started yet. It starts at 10 p.m. So, yep. The Martian's kind of like, he's coming back. He's finding his groove, right? And again, we know this is going to take a little bit of a while. He has to have his learning curve, which he hasn't had yet. So, yeah, you got to do it, Clemenza, man. You got to sound mobbed up, dude. You're a made man. So you got to, if you got to go capo regime on people, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. You got to be a captain, man. And we got NFE as the enforcer here. We just send them to go talk to people. We need to straighten people out. We send NFE. Yeah. Petruzzi. What's happening, brother? Keep smacking the like button, by the way, gang. If you haven't done that yet, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yankees were 29-11 at this time. They played 40 games at this time last year. Jesus. What are we talking about? I feel like a lot of I talked about Grisham being clutch last year too. He got a power gene. He's a timely hitter. He's a timely hitter. NFE needs to. We got to put out the. Can anybody put out the bat signal for NFE? We got to get. We have to. We might need to deploy the equalizer right now. He's ready. He's ready to do some work. When he says he's ready to do some work, we have to deploy the equalizer. So, all right, 29 likes, 60 people in here. If you don't mind smacking that thumbs up, it's always greatly appreciated. It's always helpful. And if he's back in training, though, so he's ready to crack heads. He's ready to choke some people. He's ready to, he's ready to teach some lessons. Yeah. Yeah, Luke Weaver's he's funny off the field. He's like a clown. But he's business on the field. So, and it was good to see Devin Williams kind of clean and be pumped up after he got that strikeout for MJ Melendez, who hit that home run earlier off Max Fried. So, he's the guy who was hitting like 40 home runs a year in the minors as a catcher. So, yeah, exactly, Sammy. He always starts like this, Devin Williams, and he starts to just ramp it up. Again, he has a big arm. He throws up around 100 miles an hour when he's got it. So, nice. So, you guys sell. And if he's got his BJJ train this morning, so he hasn't cracked some heads yet. So this is what I'm saying. We have to give him that balance. So if you're ready to, give some people some noogies or knuckle sandwiches, I mean, we have to send you out, man. Yeah. Devin Williams, yeah, man. I'm glad he voiced his opinion, man. I'm glad he voiced his opinion about the facial hair. And I'm glad that Hal, gave a little leeway on it, which is good. Vivas is looking good. So is JT Rumfield, too. So I don't know if he's not a righty bat. So, but you never know. I know they're looking for a righty for third base, but I would keep anybody in mind right now. No. Oh, you're at the game? How you're nice, man. I'm glad you were there for a win. It's always nice when you're at the game when they win. It's always a better feeling, man. Yeah, I think he'll pitch fine in the New York City spot. He didn't pitch bad the last couple of games. He just had a couple of bad innings. So he'll be fine. So I think Rodon will be fine. So love when the team plays. You got that right, CeeLo. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lombard's not ready yet, but soon. Soon he'll be. Soon he'll got jokes, man. Who, Brandon? You hope so for Brandon. If you hope for Lombard, my Heat won't be up until probably 2027, maybe 2026, if we're lucky, but we'll see. But he definitely won't be up this year. Yeah. I hear you, Rock Out, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Oh, Rodon? Yeah, Rodon, I think. And I don't know why so many people there's so many drastic overreactions that were early in the season. I don't understand why so many people do it. We got like 145 games left. It's like plenty of baseball. Plenty of baseball. Nah. K doesn't have anything on me left. You got that right. You tendies like that, man. Tendies don't stand a chance. Shoot. I think Lombard will get an opportunity in spring training again, but it really depends on who, if they bring in a righty with, and it depends on if he has controllable years and so on and so forth. So I really don't know. I know you're talking about Rodon, Brandon. Yeah. Oh, I was there for a couple of walks, Mike. They're always fun, man. You were at that 60 game Grand Slam. I would have loved to be there for that. See, thank you, man, for dropping the knowledge, bro. Yeah. That's gonna be one of the slogans on our fair weather merch line. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna another one. Who needs facts when you have talking points and narratives? That's gonna be another one of my T-shirts that we're gonna make. I'm gonna call it the Fair Weather brand. I'm gonna even label write it on there, Fair Weather merch. Oh yeah. This is gonna be with me until I get my room set up with my memorabilia and stuff like that in the back. Because I have a lot of stuff that's in bubble wrap, a lot of stuff that's I'm gonna be hanging up on the walls. That thing, and I once I get it set up, I will take you on a tour. I have a lot of baseball stuff. I have like a signed Michael Jordan thing. He's in the air. I've got like a lot of really cool stuff, and that'll all be in that room. Oh, exactly. Feelings, exactly, right? Who needs facts when you have narratives and talking points and feelings, man? Exactly, man. Burnett. Clemenza. Oh, man. So he hit it right in your direction. Oh, my God. That would have been a game to be at. I remember that comeback against the freaking Pirates. I remember that. That was awesome, that game. Absolutely awesome. You're at you're at Jeter's 3000th off David Price. He hit that, man. I remember that. And he had like 3 or 4 hits that day, right? What did he get? 2001, 2002 also, something like that, right? I remember that game. That another great game to be at. Really another great. I mean, unbelievable. Birthday gift. That's a hell of a birthday gift. I always love getting birthday gifts like that, and especially when you go to a game that's a memorable one too. Like it's like you just got me the best birthday present ever. Thank you. It's like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, we have to like neutralize the bad innings with Rodon. It's like one bad pitch, and there's usually have multiple guys on base when he makes the bad pitch. So, and I say this a lot too. Like, if they're losing 3-0, it looks a hell of a lot worse than if they're winning 7-3. Like if they're winning 7-3 and he gives up that 3-run home run, it doesn't look as bad. But if they don't score and he gives up that same 3-run home run and they're losing, it looks so much worse. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's for perspective purposes, it's kind of crazy but true. And people think so much differently about him when that situation, right? Demon D, OG's in the building, man. Yeah, man. When Judge just puts the ball in play, he just hits the ball hard. So he'll get the long balls too. But I like it when he hits singles and doubles too. I really do. Guardians, yeah. Guardians, another good team. Yeah. I'm telling you, that was exactly. I mean, I understand why fans get frustrated. They don't want to take up Jason. I get that, but it's for a strategic reason. It's to get that defensive equalizer in it. And the next pitch or the next play, you saw why he was out there. He made that ridiculous play to save that to tie in center field, and I'm not sure if Dominguez would have made that play. So, well, the Yankees brought up Sean Boyle. Well, Schmidt's pitching tomorrow, Rucka. He's pitching tomorrow. I wonder who the Rust move is going to be. The corresponding move is going to be with when Schmidt comes out tomorrow because he's pitching Game 3. I'm very much curious to see who's it going to be. Is it going to be Pablo Reyes? Is it going to be a pitcher? Someone else? Yep, Rucka. He's pitching tomorrow, and he's pitching. Let me see if the pitching matchup is out yet. Wednesday. And they play tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. Again, it's going to be Chris Bubik, who's a pretty good pitcher, against Clark Schmidt. So, yep. Yeah, it was just like it was a strategic move, and I understand the frustration for stuff, but these guys, there's a reason why they do it, and it paid off immediately. So, imagine a DFA Marcus Schmidt is ready. Yeah, he's ready to go. Yeah, he's coming up. Yep. I'm guessing it's going to be Pablo Reyes too because he's getting garbage time when he plays here. And he needs regular reps to kind of get back into his groove in AAA. That's the only guy I can see. So, yeah, 60, 65 pitches. They'll utilize a little bit of a bullpen. If you can get through 5 innings with Schmidt, then my guess it'll be 4 or 5 innings. So, and you might see Yarborough in there for 2, maybe Fernando Cruz in there. You got a couple guys that throw 2 innings. So, yeah, Stroman's not getting DFA'd anytime soon. Maybe they'll make a decision on Stroman once Luis Hill comes back. And if Hill comes back as well as Schmidt, and they're both healthy and pitching well, then maybe they'll make a decision on Stroman then. But I can't see them doing it anytime before that. But Louis Hill's about to start a throwing program, so encouraging signs there too. We'll see. Yeah, well, they tried to DFA DJ LeMahieu last year, but the veterans like Rizzo and Judge stood up and protested it. So, but now I think they're going to give him a chance to see how well he bounces back from rehab. But if he doesn't show anything, then it just makes sense to DFA him at this point. But yeah, we do have arrested Penn. So if Schmidt gives us 5 tomorrow, I'll be ecstatic, man. But yeah, it'd be nice if we score like 12 or 13 runs tomorrow. Just went on a damn tear for Schmidt. Give him some padding. That way, if he does happen to get hit a little bit, we were all right. So is DJ on the 40-man? I'll take a look right now. Let's see. Infielders. DJ is on the 40-man. Yep. He is. Sabathia, yeah, I saw a little bit of it, but yeah. I don't know how to share Yankees. I don't know how to share Discords on here, bro. I honestly don't. But put it in the comments, dude. I have no idea how to do it. I'm not tech savvy, bro. I'm not. Yeah, people help me with the tech stuff. They are keeping tabs on Arenado, Manuel. They are. So I have somebody who's kind of keeping me in the loop on certain things. Yeah, we're visitors against Tampa Bay Rays. Yep. Sorry, CeeLo. Ground the double play coach. Yeah, he definitely can't run. So unless he turns into Usain Bolt all of a sudden, which I don't think is going to happen. So yeah. Peraza, I think, was over 3. Stats. Let me pull it up here just so I can confirm Oswald. I think stats. 0 for 4 for Oswald Peraza. 0 for 4 Comenza. Home field, yeah. I mean, well, at least this will be one of the rare times that they're at Tampa Bay Rays, play in front of a packed stadium. That's for sure. They definitely don't pack them in Tampa in their stadium. So, yeah, banana ball. It's kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. I used to enjoy watching the Harlem Globetrotters. They were fun. Yeah, imagine that. Well, there's actually, what's it called? Uncivilized. Something right now with the Yankees and the Dodgers. I just found that. It's either on Netflix or I don't know, Amazon Prime or something like that. It was actually pretty good. Oh. Yeah, about 11,000 seats. I think is the capacity for George Steinbrenner Field. Rock up, have a great night, man. Yeah, I keep saying it, Manuel. Devin Williams will continue to look better. Once he gets past April, he really heats up. So, yeah, good for King. Apple TV, that's right. It's good. Yeah, we got I was up super late last night getting our taxes done too. So, finally, it's all done. And I'll be up working until probably midnight tonight. And I'll be out on the job tomorrow, doing a big job tomorrow. So yes, indeed, American dream. 2 a.m. Damn. Yeah, we're about midnight. So something like that. I'm just glad it's done. So many verifications of this, yeah, but all 3 kids. It's like, oh my god, so many just to get the dependent tax credits and all that stuff, and yeah, but got it done. Got it done. But yeah, we got a big job tomorrow, so a big one tomorrow. So I'll be out all day, and I got to get my workout done too. I work out from 6 to 7 in the morning, so I got to sleep enough to do that too. I've got them all on there, so my eldest, my eldest is a Yankee fan. My middle child is a Phillies fan. And my youngest doesn't care. She just wants to play with marbles. You know, they show the stadium. I'll check it out when I can. So yeah, my oldest is a Yankee fan, so that makes me happy. And that makes me. She wants me to take her to a game, so I'll take her to a game. I will do that, no doubt. Yeah, man. Letting King go was tough, but it was the only way you were going to get Juan Soto. So, yeah. And again, they went to the freaking World Series with him last year. So, my marbles are awesome, Sela. They're awesome. And we got on this tower with all like the marbles go everywhere in this thing. No. Peraza, yeah. Don't be surprised if he gets, if they bring in a third baseman, or a pitcher, don't be surprised if he's part of the trade. I'm hoping so, Consiglietti. I hope so. My youngest is a Yankee fan. She know it's good for her, man. my wife got the middle one, so which is fine. Which is fine. We're writing off everything, so everything we can, bro. Every freaking thing. Oh. My middle child will want to go to Citizens Bank in the next couple of years. My eldest wants me to take her up to New York Yankee Stadium. She wants to go to the Bronx, so I'll be taking her there. Yeah. And the Yankees do play the Phillies this year in Yankee Stadium. Hmm. Yeah, Luke Weaver's been nothing. He's been a godsend here. Thank goodness we have him. Thank goodness we have him, man. Globe Life Field, yeah, man. That's a place I have not been to. I'd like to check it out. There's quite a few stadiums I want to go to. I mean, I've seen Fenway. I've not seen Wrigley yet. I've been to the Diamondbacks, Marlins, Camden Yards, City Field, a couple of games. Arlington, yeah. It's a new stadium too, right? Rangers. Yeah, man. Good for the Rangers, man. They're going to be pretty good. I'm keeping tabs on the Rangers and the Braves. Looks like the Braves are kind of coming back now to life. So we're still early in the season, so I'm not surprised. There's too much talent on both these teams for them to be in the bottom for that long. I took my mom there when she turned 60. Wink. Steinbrenner Field. We went to about 3 games. I did the pitching, the radar gun. I won the fastest pitch of the day. You had the fastest pitch of the day. They put your name in the radar, your speed, up on the thing at some point during the game, which was pretty cool. Phillies, Yankees, July 20th. Yep. Phillies come to the Bronx. They generally alternate. The Yankees will come to Philly the following year and stuff. So Westchester Amsterdam. That's and even like there's so much good food. Like even just near Grand Concourse, man. There's so much good food there. Yankees Pizza. Get the rainbow ice with it. So I gotta see. I gotta check your recommendation out, CeeLo. That day I was at 87. Right, Roy, 87. My fastest I've ever thrown was like 91. Yeah, it was a good game, Beagle Dad. It was a good game. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. Especially if you just go there and stand and you throw. Like you don't get any warm ups or anything like that, and you know you don't get your normal ramp up period. So yeah, Jason was the offensive stud of the game. Got that right. Yeah, coming back now. He's fine. They took him out strong for defensive reasons. Like they put Grisham in, and he, you know, they benefited from it immediately. So the team AI. Sure. They come to Atlanta. I saw that too. Nice, CeeLo. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're looking at some. I want to go to. I think they play in Camden Yards in September. I think we're going to go there too. And that's kind of far. I mean, you can just take the Amtrak. It'll drop you right in front of Camden Yards. They have not made a roster move yet, JT. They'll probably make it in the morning, unless they make it late tonight. But I'll do a double check right now. But my guess is it's going to happen in the morning. Let's see, just in case. Generally, they announce the call up first. It hasn't been officially announced yet, even though we know it's happening. And once they announce that, then they generally announce the corresponding move shortly thereafter. So, or at the same time. But it has not happened yet. No. So we're still on standby. You'll get it. You'll get it tomorrow, no or even later tonight. Camden Yards, it's old school. It's like no frills, but it's a fun. It's a good park. I like Camden. Oh yeah. The last time I was there, um, what's his name? Chad Green threw a ball to my wife caught. Threw a ball right to my wife, and she caught it in the stands. It's kind of cool. We were sitting on the visiting side. We played the Yankees. Tossed it right to her, which is kind of cool. Yeah, man. Baltimore losing Corbin Burns is going to hurt them. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt losing Corbin Burns. We don't know yet. Cruise control. The roster move hasn't happened yet for Schmidt. We'll know tomorrow. Once they haven't announced, the recall. They haven't announced that they've added him to the major league roster yet. Once they announce that, then they'll announce the corresponding roster move because they're going to have to get the 26 to 26. So. Yeah, I saw Judge tossed up to the fan in right field today. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. But for a game like this, you got a lot of athletic people in the Kansas City Royals with speed, so I'm not surprised. And I mean, they know. I mean, he knows also. He's not a better defender than Trent Grisham. So like, I can understand if you're taking him out and putting Everson Pereira in there, which would have been like that doesn't make any sense. But if you're replacing him with a Gold Glover, that makes all the sense in the world. So I don't know if it's going to affect his confidence as much as some people might think. It could be Alan Wyans too, Jonathan. You could be right there too. Yeah. Permanent fans, yeah, and they appointed him captain of Team USA for the 2026 World Baseball Classic too, which is fantastic. Which is really great. No. Judge is he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Just a great player, great example. Like, he's kind of the power hitting version of Derek Jeter. Yeah, it looks like Dominguez is starting to break out. So, And hopefully it continues to stay that way, though. 100%. Yeah, I mean, I think Dominguez knew, like, yeah, I probably weren't going to make that play. I'm glad we put Grisham in there because he was like, yeah, dude. And he saved that. That would have been a tie. That would have tied the game. Like, there were two guys on. So, yep. Yeah, I love the humble. Yeah, Judge. It's like Stanton's the same way. He takes the hard questions, just owns up, and this is a very likable Yankees team. Very likable team. Palvis have a great night. I want to wrap it up in a second too. Um, yeah, Yankees and Guardians. That'll be a fun series, Jacob. Yeah, I think a lot of folks are impressed with Dominguez. Did not see anything to play that way. It's true, Consiglietti. This is true. That's a good point. Yep. But yeah, no kidding. I don't think that Team USA is going to do it with Judge either. I mean, they know his first responsibility is to the Yankees, not Team USA. So, yeah, Grisham, he's a perfect fourth outfielder for us right now, and he can get a starting gig somewhere else too. I think with his salary, I think there's a lot of teams would jump on that as a starting center fielder, no doubt about it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. Yeah, I drove in the RBI. I got the game-winning hit, but in order for me to do that, the guy had to get the second, right? So he should get some credit too. And that's the type of guy that judges. That's the type of guy that Jeter is. And that's, to me, it's the selfless gene is really admirable in my opinion. It's not always about ego, me, 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 me. That's what good leaders are. Good leaders are not about ego. Good leaders are about being selfless and setting an example. And great, yeah, constantly. Grisham is smooth as butter. He really is. My gosh. Huh. Atlanta Magic advance as the 7 seed. Yeah, I think Knicks are 3, right? Are they a 3 seed? Donnie was that way too. Yes, he was. Nothing but class. Nothing but class. Bernie Williams too. Absolute class. Oh. Antelope. I didn't realize antelopes were that smooth, huh? But on that note, gang, let me let you all go. Smack the like button if you don't mind on the way up. Posada as well. A lot of these guys, Paul O'Neill, these are just gamers. They had their team. They had their teammates' backs. The Knicks versus Pistons will be a tough series, but I think they can beat the Pistons. I'm more worried about maybe the Cavs and the Boston Celtics. But have a great night, everybody. And if anybody is not subscribed to the channel, please hit that sub button. And always hit the like button. It's always very helpful. It's greatly appreciated. But we'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Maybe we'll celebrate a sweep. Okay? And, keep in mind, don't be surprised if some guys get rested. They're playing 13 consecutive games without a day off. So don't be surprised if, a guy gets rested here and there. So it's just, they're going to need to do that just to keep these guys healthy, especially early in the season. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. You are the best people out here. Have a great night. Go Yankees.